Man, what a bummer. Sebastian Fundora has suffered a hand injury. So the fight between him and Keith Thurman October 25th is postponed. Report by Mike Coppinger. Well, at least it wasn't Keith Thurman. I know a lot of people criticize Keith Thurman for his injuries and pulling out of fights. He did pull out from Tim Tszyu, the Tim Tszyu fight that he was supposed to have, and that's when Sebastian Fundora was the substitute and beat Tim Tszyu. And also, Keith Thurman in the past, he did postpone the fight with Sean Porter when he got into a minor car accident and got whiplash and things of that nature. So, man, it's bad luck for Keith though, and bad luck for the sport of boxing, because the 154-pound division, you already know, I always stated that is the most competitive division, is a landmine division, is the most deep division in the sport of boxing. I believe that that's the type of division that could save the sport of boxing. Sebastian Fundora is on a roll. Keith Thurman had a knockout, and he's been trying to get a fight for quite some time. One time, been trying to get a fight for a long time, and this was his biggest opportunity, pay-per-view. Of course, this is the sport of boxing. A lot of people going to want to question Sebastian Fundora's injury, just like people wanted to question Earl Spence' eye injury, Jamel Charlo hand injury. Everybody that gets an injury, it seems like the boxing fans don't want to believe in it. But Sebastian Fundora is a stand-up guy, and Keith Thurman is a stand-up guy when he had the bicep injury and stuff like that. 2 weeks before the fight, I know that the TGB, PBC, Amazon Prime, they was all, anticipating this bout. But they got a quality substitute for a main event, Oshaki Foster versus Stephen Fulton. That could be a main event in any card, right? So I think they're going to be moving up to the main event. I don't think it's going to be pay-per-view. I think it's going to be, Prime Video. I don't know if they're trying to get a Keith Thurman another opponent. I doubt that. I think that Keith Thurman is in a great opportunity to get a title shot. But hey, we don't know what's going to happen in the sport of boxing. We've seen a lot of this postponement. Yesterday during my live, we was talking about canceled fights that should have happened. You know what I'm saying? I think there's not a fight that a lot of fans was asking for. It's a surprise fight. It was a good fight. So I think there's going to be haters that's going to be happy that they ain't going to have to pay for pay-per-view. But at the end of the day, this was supposed to be a good fight for the 154-pound division. Again, there is fights that has been postponed and never rescheduled, like the George Foreman versus Holmes. Who else? You had the Paul Williams versus Canelo Alvarez. Remember that fight? You had the Zab Judah and Mosley. What's other fights that were scheduled and never come to fruition? But there's some fights in the history of the sport of boxing. Hopefully this fight does get made, even though that it was postponed. Oh, we could have got the Earl Spence versus Manny Pacquiao. That was scheduled and never happened. Hopefully, Sebastian Fundora heals up quick and it's just a minor injury. Maybe like when Brian Castano got injured, he came right back and they still got the fight with Jamel Charlo. Let me know what y'all think, man. It's a bummer. We was heading into the fourth quarter of the boxing year. Again, Boots N is going to be fighting this weekend, and then we was looking forward for the Thurman and Fundora, and see the winner of that will face Boots, or the winner of that will face Eric Salubin versus Virgil Ortiz. That's supposed to be happening in November 8th. So it's a bummer, because I think the 154-pound division is lit, is on fire, and now it takes a setback. And when fights like this take a setback, boxing take a setback, especially out here in North America, because there's not, fight don't just happen every week, These fighters do fight only one time a year, 2 times a year. Keith Thurman fights once every other 3 years. Let me know what y'all think, man. It's a bummer, man. I'm upset. Let me know what y'all think. Subscribe to the channel, smash the like button. This is Punch Boxing, a.k.a. Mr. Moonshine himself.